Former lawman here with another quick breakdown. Look, this video is going viral everywhere. The mayor of New York City has already condemned these officers. The police commissioner is already chipping at them. They've got their guns and badges taken away, and they're on suspension. So this is an 8-minute video. I watched it all. I've done the research. The only audio you're going to miss right now is him telling him to stop resisting. Right? That is all this man had to do to stop any of this incident from occurring was just cuff up, put his hands behind his back, and let the handcuffs go on. As in 99.99% of all police use of force incidents, if you comply, you can live to fight another day. You can get to court. You can not get your ass beat on an 8-minute video in a liquor store in Brooklyn. Okay. So let me give you some of the backstory of this. Look, these guys' defensive tactics probably suck. They probably don't have the right gear on them or equipment. They're narcs. They're narc cops, right? They probably should have had a better takedown team. They probably should have done a bunch of things, but that doesn't change the fact that this man just didn't comply. All he had to do was put his hands behind his back. Okay. That's it. That's like all you have to do if you're dealing with law enforcement. You got the wrong guy, cuff up and let him figure it out. They'll let you go, or you can sue them. That's the beauty of America. Turns out, here's the background on this case. It was a planned undercover crack operation. They were doing drug buys. A person was called out matching this guy's description, which was a black male, white shirt and green shorts, which you can see this guy has white shirt, green shorts, and he's a black male. Turns out it was the wrong guy. 100% wrong guy. But guess what? They tried to make a legal detention because of a crack cocaine investigation, and this guy just simply wouldn't comply, wouldn't cuff up. He wouldn't put his hands behind his back and let himself be detained. Okay. They would have figured it out real quick, just like they did anyways. This guy got let go anyways. Okay. He just wouldn't have got his ass beat. So now you've got Mamdani, the Islamist communist mayor of New York City, already calling this a horrible level of violence and, blah, blah. Like these guys are going to lose their jobs. Okay. Are you surprised by that? It's NYPD. Look who your mayor is. Look who your commissioner is. I don't know how these guys are still working these gigs. Like, hats off to anyone still working at NYPD with all of this bullshit going on. It is absolutely ridiculous. What will happen to these guys? They'll probably lose their job. They'll probably get criminally prosecuted. New York City doesn't prosecute criminals, but they'll prosecute cops real good. Did they do anything wrong? No. They're making a legal detention. This man resisted. All he had to do was let them put cuffs on him. That's it. That's it. Super easy. Video goes on more and more like this. They finally get him in handcuffs and walk him out. I don't know where their backup is. You can see him call them on cell phones. They should probably have a takedown team, like all those things. Is this a perfect case? Absolutely not. There's training issues. There's use of force, implementing issues. There's lack of backup. There's lack of equipment. There's a lot of things. But is it a bad use of force? No, absolutely not. You know how he could have avoided getting his ass kicked? By complying. Period. Real easy.